What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, guys. So, if you didn't read the title, we are in the RC cave today with another smooth unboxing. You know, I've been hitting you guys with the bangers. You know, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest, dopest RC reviews, drone videos, drone flights, RC car flights, RC car runs, RC car speed tests, RC planes. We do it all. I'll be hooking up with my main man Scott. I'll be hooking up with everybody, Mr. Bojack. All of that goes down on this channel, man. If you don't subscribe, you don't click that notification bell, you are sure to miss out on some great RC content. Don't believe me? You ain't gotta take my word for it. Go ahead, click on my channel name. Before you subscribe, go ahead, check out my videos. See if you're interested in the content that I have provided for you guys. And I guarantee you, you would not be disappointed. With that being said, guys, we are gonna get into this unboxing of this here global drone. It's the Wi-Fi HD camera quadcopter. It's the GD89. Now, I actually think I might have had one of these before. I'm not too sure, guys. I've flown so many drones. But I seen this guy on Amazon for a good deal. Now, if this guy's still available, I will post a link below for you guys. But I'm not going to say what the price was because every time I say the price, they either jack it up or this thing sells out. But just trust me when I tell you, it's a good deal. And they went for, you can see, it's another one of them DJI clones, guys. You know, it's they went for the foldable like Mavic Pro design. You know, with that camera, the way the camera looks, it's like a foldable Mavic Pro looking, smaller toy grade drone. You know what I'm saying? But it's got your usual specs: the Wi-Fi camera, the HD 1080p camera, and it's a foldable drone. No brushless motors, not like that, and even though it looks like a Mavic, it's not gonna perform like one. Every time I do a video on these clones, and everybody be like, hey, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have a gimbal. Guys, you really think you're gonna pay something this cheap and actually get something that's gonna perform like a DJI? No. There's drones that are expensive that don't even perform like DJI. So I mean, just take that with a little bit of grain of salt, guys. You gotta be a little bit realistic. But anyways, for the price of this guy, this is definitely something fun, and maybe you want to sit next to your Mavic and look like you got a toy grade Mavic, or maybe get it for the kid at heart that just can't afford a Mavic but wants to fly one that looks like they got one. This would be the drone for them. Or just even a basic beginner learn to fly quadcopter. It has altitude hold, all the basic beginner stuff you would need. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and unbox this guy. See what we get in this box. This is just going to be the quick unboxing, and I will follow up with a flight review. You guys know that. I always try to hit you guys with the bangers. You know what I'm saying? We'll be hitting you guys with the bangers. The bangers. Yeah. So, box open up, man. Alright, guys. So check it out. It's packaged really well. Alright. Everything came out real nice and smooth. There's not really a lot that you get in this box, I see. So here is the quadcopter's box. This is the GD89. So here's everything packaged in there: drone, transmitter. Like we got some prop blade protectors in there, prop guards. We have a goodie bag here, and in this goodie bag, there's going to be our micro USB to standard USB charger here. Okay. We're going to get a Phillips screwdriver, which you get with all these toy grade quadcopters. And we're going to get 2 sets of extra propellers, so you'll be able to change out 2 of your blades should you crash and mess up the blades. But these are them foldable props anyways, which is kind of nice. So if you hit something to these tend to bounce and drop out of the way when they bounce off something. So you don't usually typically damage too many of these with a foldable blades, but they give you 2 to replace, and that's nice. So go ahead and put those back in there. We're gonna put our screwdriver back in there. We're gonna need this to charge our battery. Like I said, USB to micro USB, standard old Android charger, and that's pretty neat. So right here we got our starting guide or instruction manual. I like how they packaged all this stuff. It's real nice and neat. Packaging is key, especially when you're selling stuff. So it looks like we have a little small manual showing you how to get everything started. Like a quick start manual. And they have it in English and in Chinese. So here's the English. Got it in Chinese as well. This is like this is like a quick start for the app. And the app you want to use is the HF app, HFUFO app. Here you go, guys. So you got like a big instruction manual to go off. And then they have a bigger. They wanted to make sure you guys definitely knew what's up, huh? That's what's up with it. That's what's up. So this is just a Chinese version of the same thing I just showed you guys of how to get to the app, the HFUFO app. So app instructions, and then we just have a larger size manual of the smaller size manual. So they give you two manuals and they both say the same thing. So if this manual is too small, you cannot read it. This manual is a bigger manual. They're exactly saying the same thing, exact same layout, exact same pictures and everything. Just a small size and a larger size manual. That's cool. They did not want to leave you guys in the dark on this one. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? They gave you guys all of your digs that you need to get this boy up in that air. Yeah. So we will get into that momentarily. Like I said, HFUFO app. Yeah. Yep. So we will get into that in a minute. So let's go ahead and get into the goody. Let's take this top tier off. Buyout. Check that out. All nice and enclosed very well. That's nice. I like presentation. Presentation is key. Let's go ahead and go for the transmitter. Now the transmitter is one of the ones I tell you guys about all the time. This one actually feels a little cheap. Looks like they cut a little money on the transmitter. Like a little cheap plasticky feel. It's alright. But at least it's all labeled and you already know where the FPV phone line is going to be. I've seen this transmitter so many times. You know, this is where you put your phone at. And I told you guys why I do not like these transmitters, because when you put your phone in there, if you have your power button on the side of your phone, more often than not, this transmitter will end up hitting the side of the power button or the lock button and shutting off your phone and locking it or whatever while you're in the middle of your flight. So I'm not too keen on this type of transmitter, but I'm seeing it with a lot of these Wi-Fi foldable drones, these clones. So, but I guess all in all, it is what it is. For the money, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? Everything is labeled. You got 360 flips. You got speed on this side. Like you got a reset button, automatic takeoff. You got your trim buttons down here, and you got your headless mode, and then emergency stop over here, altitude hold. Pretty simple functioning transmitter, everything laid out. 3 AA batteries for this guy. So everything laid out as far as the transmitter goes, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are dummy antennas, so you can pretty much just snap them off, break them, and they wouldn't do anything or affect the quad in any way. Okay, guys? So yeah, that's that as far as the transmitter. The transmitter is actually bigger than the drone. The drone is so tiny. Wow. Little baby like Mavic Pro clone. Look at this little thing. So here it is, man. You know, all in this glory. It has that little camera right there that's mimicking the Mavic Pro clone. I mean the Mavic Pro camera, and it's a Wi-Fi 1080p camera. All right, and you have a battery out here in the back. The battery's already in it, and you have the front legs with these protruding like landing gear here. So you just want to flip those out first, flip the front legs out first, flip the rear out, and bow. You have yourself a nice looking little Mavic-ish quadcopter, man, with the legs here to stick that landing in the front, and then you have some little pegs here underneath to stick the landing in the rear, so there's no landing legs on the rear motor pods. Foldable props all the way around. All right. Let's see. This guy does have an optical flow sensor underneath. That's pretty sweet, optical flow sensor. You can adjust this camera manually from the ground, you know, and you can adjust it up a little bit. You can pitch it up, which is kind of nice. So when you're doing a little bit of forward flight, you don't just see the ground. So that's kind of nice that you can adjust the angle of the camera. And I'm not seeing any SD card slots. So you know what that means, guys. All your footage is saved directly to your phone. Now, beginners like that, and a lot of us professional flyers, not professional, but more experienced flyers, I should say, more experienced flyers, we would rather have the SD card slot so we can get that more crisp, clean footage. You know what I'm saying? But beginners, this is your first quadcopter, you're gonna love it that you don't have to mess with any SD cards, and you just get it back directly to your phone and edit it up and put it on your whatever social media platform you should choose. And so that's cool for a beginner standpoint. But what this optical flow sensor does, if you're a beginner, it essentially just views the ground. It's a camera that will view the ground and actually, you know, look at the ground, focus on something that's on the ground, and try to keep the quad from drifting around laterally. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you also have altitude hold that's going to keep it air pressurized and keep it up in the air. So this should be a pretty decent quadcopter. It says selfie drone on the arm and has some gold accents that's matching the little gold accents on the blades. That's really nice. Also, we have some LEDs up front here. Not sure what color they're going to be. And then we have the battery in the back, which is also nice because the battery has these 4 lights on them, letting you know how much battery life you should have. So it's saying right now that we have 2 bars. It's flashing, blue lights flashing, look at that. So we do have blue LEDs up front. We have 2 bars with the 3rd one flashing, so it definitely needs to be charged. Turn it off, so long press turns it off. You just want to press in on this right here to pull this guy out. That pulls the battery out. Look at that, comes out very nice and sweet. Here's the micro USB port there to charge it with the charger they have provided you with, guys. And this battery size is a 3.7 1200 milliamp hour battery. So I'm thinking they say you get 13 to 15 minutes of flight time with this guy. And we're going to see what it does when we get it out in the field. So yeah, check that out, man. Check that out, 3.7 volt, 1200 milliamp hour battery. And it just pops right back in the rear. Bow! Just like that. And then last but not least, guys, you get a full set of propeller guards, blade guards, which I probably will never use. You guys know I don't use those. Those are just hooks for getting you caught in the tree when you fly outside. Now maybe if you're a beginner and you're flying indoors, you just want to learn to fly and cruise around indoors, okay, yeah, definitely put these on because these will definitely protect the blades and in turn protect the motors. But if you're flying outside and you crash into the tree, guys, guess what's going to happen? This thing is going to catch onto a tree branch and your drone is going to be hanging from a tree somewhere stuck in the air, and guess what? You're going to go climbing. Take my word for it. But anyways, so that's just the first initial look at this global drone, guys. GD89 little Mavic Pro clone toy grade quadcopter. We're going to get this guy charged up, and the next time you guys see me, we're going to go for a flight. So, excuse me there. We're going to go for a flight. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Quick look at this guy, first look. Can't wait to get it out for its first initial flight, guys. I'm your boy Drones and Dogs. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'm out. Deuces.